What's to you two fam? It's your girl TK, and I wanted to get online and speak to you guys about Snoop Dogg. Now, I'm not sure if you guys realize it, but a couple months ago, I got online and I told you a situation that happened to him. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but when Snoop Dogg was very young, he was involved with something that was so drastic, something that really could have changed his life for the worse, and that was murder. As a matter of fact, he has a song that's out. It's called Murder Was the Case that they gave him. Fortunately for Snoop Dogg, he was able to get out of that case. He beat all charges, and he's able to make songs, tell his story through songs. As a matter of fact, 50 Cent was recently trying to come up with some type of biopic where they was basically using stars as the network to tell the story of what happened to Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Snoop Dogg literally was on the run for his life because he was scared to turn himself in. It's really a really sad story. This man, he was on the run. He wasn't the shooter, but he was the person in the car, which basically connected him to that case. He was a big part of that case. But like I said, the case was dismissed. Now, what I found very interesting, with Snoop Dogg is that, he is still going through cases. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of things going on in his life. And I kind of found it very interesting, especially since, he's been married to this one woman for like 20 plus years. And I can't remember her name, but what I'll do is I'll link it to this video so we'll know the name together. But I'll call him Miss Snoop Dogg. He been married to Miss Snoop Dogg for 20 plus years. I've seen her Instagram. She is basically the holding part. She holds things down for Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So recently when I found out that Snoop Dogg is now involved in sex trafficking, involved in sexual assault of a woman, has a court case regarding this whole incident, I was very much so amazed. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? This is a family guy. Here he is married, and now a woman is saying that she has been sexually assaulted by Snoop Dogg. I could not fudge and believe it. Now, what really put it out there for me and made me say, you know what, I want to address this on my YouTube, is that she decided to file, and that when I say she, I'm talking about Jane Doe, the person who has been sexually assaulted, allegedly. She decided that she wanted to file charges against Snoop Dogg around the time that he was performing in the NFL, not with 50 Cent, but with Dr. Dre and Eminem, and they were basically taking the knee on behalf of Colin Kaepernick. And at that time, that's when she decided, you know what, I'm finna file. I am filing. There is sexual assault happening, and it should not be happening. And I think that's very scary. It's very scary that we're opening, Pandora's box. We're looking into Snoop Dogg's life, and we're seeing that, yes, he is a great rapper, very much so multi-talented. But what are these court cases really giving? These court cases giving, murder. This court case is giving sexual assault. These court cases is giving sexual trafficking. This court case is giving dangerous, the behaviors, the attitudes towards women is not right. It's not what's tea at all. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that, but that's what I'm seeing about following his court cases and seeing what is going on. Now, my question to you will be, have you heard about these court cases? Have you heard about Uncle Snoop Dogg being involved in something so heinous? Human trafficking now. A woman saying, you are violating me. And the violation didn't happen yesterday. This happened about I don't want to say 20 years ago. I take that back, about 5-10 years ago. This lady was saying that she was being sexually assaulted. And now Snoop Dogg is saying, I want these cases dropped. You know what I'm saying? She is, the claims that she has, they're meritless. They mean absolutely nothing. My question to you will be, just because Snoop Dogg is a celebrity, should this case be dropped? Should it be dismissed? Should everyone just go along with their life and say, you know what, this case is meritless? This is just a woman. Her sexual assault allegations don't mean a damn thing. Is this the behavior, the attitude, the tones that we're having when we can see over and over again? Snoop Dogg is being involved in court cases. Snoop Dogg is a married motherfucking man. Snoop Dogg has a wife at home. But Snoop Dogg is still being a part of sexual assault. 1 + 1 is 2, not 4. And we need to take the time and add this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm a fan of Snoop. You know what I'm saying? In his music. But at the same time, when it's time to look at facts, it's time to look at them. No one told him to open Pandora's box and allegedly sexually assault a woman where it can be an opportunity for her to file a court case. Speak with the criminal justice system. Speak with lawyers, judges. Tell her story online. Become a Jane Doe. Sexual assault, especially within celebrities, appear to be something serious. I'm not sure if you guys are realizing it, but I recently just did a video on T.I. and Tiny Harris, and they're being alleged of missing, having someone, you know what I'm saying? There's a missing Jane Doe out there, basically, I should say. And she was basically saying she was sexually assaulted. And it seemed like that's the behaviors, that's the attitudes, that's what's acceptable when it comes to celebrities. And my question to you will be, is that behavior acceptable? Should it be allowed? Should it be tolerated? And if so, why? Because according to us, you know what I'm saying, the state that I live in, the country that I live in, this is the United States. And we're supposed to be looking at the laws, rules, and regulations and following them. If sexual assault has happened, we should hold that person accountable. Period.